My name is Ayson. I'm the Executive Director of On Screen Manitoba.
My name is Yenny Trin, and I'm the President of the Asian Heritage Society of Manitoba.
Hey, I'm John, and this is James, and we're from Red Rover Entertainment.
I'm Rachel Rusin. On behalf of all of us at Manitoba Film and Music, I want to take this opportunity and offer my congratulations to the FascinAsian Film Festival in its inaugural year.
Hi everyone, I'm Deanna Wong, Executive Director of the Toronto Real Asian International Film Festival. Congratulations on your inaugural FascinAsian Film Festival.
I'm Susan Hansen, Festival Director of the Vancouver Asian Film Festival. On behalf of the Vancouver Asian Film Festival, I wanted to express our heartfelt congratulations on the launch of FascinAsian Film Festival.
Hi, I'm Chris Fajner from the National Screen Institute. We are so proud and excited to be a part of the very first FascinAsian Film Festival. Congratulations to the whole team.
On behalf of the whole team here at On Screen Manitoba, congratulations to FascinAsian on your first year.
We're so excited to be a part of the festival as a sponsor, and a big congratulations to all of the members of the team who are putting the show together.
Our society is very proud to be a partner and sponsor of the festival, so congratulations.
Hi everybody, welcome to the first annual FascinAsian Film Festival. My name is Karen Ramoto. I am the Vice President and Programmer of this festival. Before we begin, I'd like to do the land acknowledgement. The FascinAsian Film Festival acknowledges that we live and work in the territories of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Dakota, Dene, Métis, and Oji Cree nations. Treaty 1, signed in 1871, took this territory from 7 local Anishinaabe First Nations in order to make the land available for settler use and ownership. We thank the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit communities that have cared for Turtle Island since time immemorial. With this acknowledgement, we remind ourselves of discriminatory, racist, and colonial practices that have and continue to create barriers for Indigenous peoples and communities across Turtle Island. Before we start, I'd like to introduce one of our sponsors here from Red Rover.
Off to a terrible start. Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks for having us, Karen.
Yeah.
James here from Red Rover Entertainment. We're excited to be a sponsor for the festival in its first year, and it's such a cool thing to see this come together. We were approached early on in the process, and I'm excited for all these events, particularly this one, of course, Kick Punch Action. And Sonny and Anthony, we've been chatting with quite a bit over the last little while about how to make this happen, of course, because of the rules, regulations, everything has been in constant flux, not just within the event, but just also overall for everything we do, it seems, right now. But I think we found a functional way to put it all together with the support of the team for FascinAsian. So just a little bit about us. We're Red Rover Entertainment. We're a production services company, so we help with everything behind the scenes that you can think of. Generally, we focus on live entertainment, and through the pandemic, we've been focusing on video, live stream, and production of live entertainment events, but on the more virtual platform, which obviously has incorporated film and video teams as well. And now here we are putting on a film festival online. It's such an exciting thing, even for a first festival. I think is a great platform, and we're excited to see where it goes, and I'm excited to see all the things Sonny and Tony can do. So that's it for me. Yeah, thanks so much for having us. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks so much. We are pleased to be celebrating Asian Heritage this month by sharing the stories of Asian Canadians here in Manitoba and across the country to showcase Asian talent. Today, we are pleased to welcome Anthony, Javier, and Sonny Ayson, who are here to break down martial arts fight choreography basics so that you can add some action to your own movies. So, hi guys. How are you doing?
Good.
Good, awesome. So I would like to say a little bio
Not
for
too
each
bad,
of you.
Karen. Are you? Yeah, for sure.
That's good. Awesome. Thanks, guys. So we'll start off with Sonny. Sonny has been coaching, training, and competing in martial arts for 20 years, starting at 13 years old with Wushu. and then branching out to other disciplines such as boxing, gymnastics, plus other martial arts. Wushu has brought him across the world, training at Shisha La College in Beijing, where legends such as Jet Li and Donnie Yen trained. He also competed nationally and internationally, placing top 10 in his divisions, and is well known across Canada in the Wushu community. Sonny was the fight coordinator for and appeared in 2 of Kyle Wong's films, Vendetta and The Line. He has done countless shorts with action actor Anthony and appears in his film The Kill Switch. When it comes to coaching, he takes a very scientific approach to all his movement and training, ensuring all his movement and his peers' movements are all safe. And for Anthony is a local independent stunt performer, actor, and filmmaker. Born and raised in Winnipeg, he grew up watching a lot of Jackie Chan and other martial arts films, which went on to create, which he made to create his own fight choreography. He has trained in other things like gymnastics, fencing, taekwondo, and used to fight as an amateur boxer. Some examples of his films are Got Rice, Kuya, and his most recent film, The Kill Switch, which can be seen later today as part of the shorts in competition. So without further ado, I will leave it up to you guys.
Thank you. So I guess right now what we're gonna do is, I have a bunch of clips that I laid out, and given our situation, we can't really teach you guys how to fight, but we can watch all the clips and then we'll break them down to show you what happens and like mistakes and all that stuff. So yeah, Sonny.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and go right through it. I'd love we get to break this down and take a look at examples of choreography and how Tony did it, perhaps what I did some of the choreography. So yeah, go ahead.
Your kung fu's pretty good, but no match for my Wu-Tang style. Oh yeah? I'll show you, you bastard!
Okay, so that one was
so Tony, I gotta
that one was for the 48.
Tony, I gotta ask you, was that Donald doing the voiceover, or was that both of you? Okay.
No, that was
you
the
sounded,
whole voiceover.
when I look
Everything
at
was
it,
me.
like you both sounded really the same. So I was like, is that you, Tony? Yeah.
No, that was all me. So yeah, you're the one who did the choreography for that.
Yeah.
We used I forget which form we used, and then we just changed things up a bit.
That's right. Yeah. I think for a choreographer, or for the instructor to change people, like Donald did that, both have a Taekwondo background, and for me to do that, to change him to a Kung Fu martial artist, that was the toughest part. That's what I found. I know he was capable of doing it, but Taekwondo and Kung Fu are they're not the same, but movements perhaps maybe similar, but I think the way the style of Donald was different in comparison to someone, perhaps you. I mean, yeah, nothing to knock Donald down, but I thought it was okay. That's what I thought. It was okay.
Yeah.
So
for something like the 48, I
love
didn't
the
want
classical
to.
part. I love the.
Yeah, I wanted something super simple for the 48 because it was super quick. I didn't want to go through months of training for something that we might not even do.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
So
I
there's
remember that. It was like, wow, time crunch, right? That's what I remember.
time crunch. There's a hit here in the right when Donald gives me an uppercut. You can see in the camera where there's at least like a foot gap, half a foot gap. That was
Yeah,
just because
I saw that. I was like,
safety wise, I didn't want to hit Donald with my feet when I flipped over. So I wanted it to be as far as I could be from him.
Yeah.
And that's the thing when doing these things,
Well,
you have to,
I
like,
think
especially when you're doing it really rushed, you have to be safe. Make sure safety is there.
Yeah. That proves a really good point of safety, and really what we talk about, Tony, almost all the time is that we know each other, right? Like we know we work well with each other. So sure, we'll take a couple bumps here and there, but it's not like we're destroying each other. We're not fully engaging each other full out or fighting for full out. It's not about that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I the stunt obviously was kind of a little bit dangerous in a sense, but for the amount of time that you guys did for 48, you had to do with what you had to deal with, right? So yeah, it was all right. I did see when I reviewed it earlier, I did see that big gap, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
For 48,
it worked
48.
it worked for the style, so
yeah. So it was neat. It was neat. Funny too.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, this is great. This is funny.
when I do my stuff, I really like choosing people who have somewhat of a background, so it's easier to flow with them. Because I think flowing with your partner is like number one. Because if you can't flow with your partner, then it's just it's going to be super hard, and things just won't work. People get frustrated.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. No, it's working with your partner. That's really what it is, and especially you guys both have to be on the same kind of
same
level, frequency, timing, same page. Yeah, totally. So, but other than that, I thought that was great. That was funny. That's what I thought. It was funny. It brought me back to old Jackie Chan. Snake versus.
That's what I was trying to go for.
Yeah, exactly. That was great. So, next clip, Tony.
Sure. Next clip. Okay, so that one was for a fight competition, for a fight video competition, and it had to be Christmas themed. And we had to have certain elements like props, Christmas props, sweaters. Yeah, it was just supposed to be all fun. Make sure like when you do things like these, like it may look goofy, but at the same time, it's practice. Practice with the camera, practice with your partner, so that way you can keep doing more things, like in the future. There's a couple of things here on here. There's camera angle wasn't great on some points. you can see that the camera or my punches would miss. So it's all practice, and then you just keep taking what you learn from those, and then you just keep making. And when you want to make videos, you make them better that way.
How long did this take, Tony?
This took about 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, about 3 hours.
Yeah.
And like most of the choreography, we just did it day of.
Day of, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That was my question exactly. It was just you and the other action actor Bronson, right? So
yeah,
that did the choreography together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought this was great. Actually, it was fun. You know, what I thought was really good about this was that the tight quarters. That's really good when it comes to. If we continue more of these clips, I see that the environment is played into effect with a lot of the films, which is great. So yeah, the tight quarters. Sorry, Tony, was this your place at the time or Bronson's?
No, that was Bronson's place.
That was Bronson's, yeah. Oh, that was great. I thought that was great. Yeah, no, I recognize. I saw that one where the angle was a little bit off on one shot. I think I just saw one shot that was the angle was kind of off.
There was a wall in the one.
I think that's great. Like I said, you do what we gotta do, right? I mean, especially when and you had it wasn't 48 hours, right, Tony? This was a little bit longer. You had a longer period to do this.
Yeah, a little bit of
maybe a week or something like that.
Yeah, a week.
Yeah, a little bit, a week, right? So
yeah.
I mean, we're not working with a big budget. This is just kind of like almost on the cuff, right? You said it took 3 or 4 hours to do, and who was your cameraman at the time?
Eris.
Eris, was it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's only the 3 of you guys, which is phenomenal. Yeah. The fact that you guys can do this, right? And that's the great part, I think. You know, nothing to knock any areas down or anything like that, but I think it's great. I think it's great for what you guys did for the 3 of you guys.
Have a good time for doing it. When doing it.
That's right. Right. So, yeah. You guys did the choreography for this, right, Tony?
Yep. Whatever looked fun, I think.
Yeah, right.
That's what we were going for.
I guess. Yeah. I like to think what I guess the elements from what you have. I mean, I guess the biggest question for everybody, probably for me to you, Tony, what's the inspiration to your choreography? How about that?
For this choreography, we wanted to go with more of a goofy Jackie Chan style choreography, like the way we used the gift wrap paper to hitting each other in the nuts. Just something fun for Christmas. You know,
that's awesome.
Nothing too serious.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, for sure. I guess just coming from the top of my head, I mean, I'd love to see that if you guys had, what's that stuff for Christmas decorations? I guess that sparkly rope. What is it called? I don't even know what it's called right now. That would have been great. I mean, for one of my shorts, I've always wanted to use using that rope as in a rope dart and using that as choreography.
Oh yeah.
You know, a good example would be what's the Transporter 2 with Jason Statham using that what was that? That hose, that fire hose. I don't know if you remember that shot.
Too. I think that was
where he's using the fire hose and he turns on the water and he ties everybody up. Yeah, Transporter 2.
Oh, I thought it was Romeo Must Die.
Transporter 2 or 3, I don't remember. Oh, he does that too. Yeah, he uses it there too as well. So, yeah. Anyways, maybe for the next one we do or whatever. Tinsel. Look at that. Someone said tinsel. Yeah. Perfect. There you go. Yeah. Next time, Tony. Next time. So. Anyways, go ahead.
My back there. So for this one was really tough to do the choreography for this one. Everybody that I had in the beginning before I fought you, Sonny, I did the choreography with Donald at gymnastics class, and then some I did by myself, just imagining someone was in front of me. And like having these people get together for a rehearsal time, like all at the same time, was super difficult. Like everybody had different schedules, and so these movements here are super simple. And then what was it? I think half an hour before we shot it, I was teaching them, okay, this is what I have to, but this is what I'm going to do to you. This is what you have to do. And the good thing about it was when I picked these guys, like all of them are fighters already, so they all kind of knew what they were doing, like movement wise. So I didn't have to stress about that part. That's what I like about grabbing people with background experience to be in my fight scenes.
Sorry, Tony. I kind of cut out. I got cut out. I couldn't hear almost everything what you just said. But anyways, yeah, I think I got the part where you were saying that they're all some sort of martial artist fighters kind of thing.
Yeah, they all had background experience, because when I showed them the choreography, it was literally 30 minutes before we had to shoot.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah. I think one point that I'd like to make was that there was a lot of equipment there at the XQs, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah.
It was actually and my concern was that not to break anything.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, and I remember one thing that Tyrone was the cameraman, and I remember you pushing me or kicking me somehow, and I ran right into Tyrone And I wish
Yeah,
we
we
had
get
that
it.
shot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. I wish we had that shot to show that. In a sense, a cameraman gets right into it too, as well, right? So
That's it.
yeah,
Yeah, we gotta be when you do fight scenes, you definitely gotta be aware of your surroundings.
mhm.
It's safety wise and for you and
Yeah,
everybody. You just
and you and everybody, right? For sure.
yeah.
I mean, being a small company with a limited budget, you don't want to break anything because you'd have to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no, I thought that was great. I thought that was fun, fun to shoot for sure. Um, it's too bad that you don't have the clip where the beer bottle gets broken on you, does it, Tony?
Uh no, because we didn't have a breakaway one, like candy glass one.
Oh
So I
yeah,
just left
that's
that
right.
out.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying. Oh, I
They can
remember
watch
now.
that in
Now,
the
yeah, I remember. I was trying to talk to my buddy about getting that. Yeah, but I remember we were looking at it. It was cost way too much, even just for a breakable bottle. That's crazy. That's quite crazy. So yeah, I thought it was great for who you're working with. Really is important, right? I think that's another point
yeah.
again, that who you're working with. Um,
When you're doing
from
fight
a
scenes, I think it's great to like have some background experience.
mhm. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if this is something that we all want to do as action actor, uh, um, a stunt man, I think it's very, very important. Like we talked about before, that you should know your field. You should know some combat, some real martial artists. You can't just go in there blind, right? So
Yeah.
regardless whether you're an actor expanding on your your field via stunts, um, even if it's not your priority. But I think everybody should know stuff, right? Like I can't remember what movie. I think I heard that Julia Roberts was doing stunt stuff, even though she's not a stunt person, stunt woman. She's an actual actress. So I remember just hearing that, and I can't remember. I think I heard that with Cindy Crawford too. That when she was gauging into the movies, and she had to do her own stunt just because. So even her, she needs to do her stuff too, right? So she needs to learn how to roll, how to flip, how to do all that stuff, how to fall.
Yeah.
I think I think falling is so important. I mean, I think that's one thing that as stunt people who start in the field, falling is number one thing that you need to learn for sure,
Yeah,
because
you
you're
need
gonna
to learn how
fall.
to fall.
You need to learn how to fall, right? So
Yeah.
very, very important. There's a question on here. It says, LM, is it better to shoot a fight scene in one shot or separate shots from different angle? Tony, you want to answer that?
It's better to shoot a fight scene. I think it's better to shoot at different angles. For me, I think. Because shooting from different angles, you can also do a one shot, but then different angles gives you like more options.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the got rice one, I shot that when Donald gave me the uppercut and I did a backflip. That was two different angles. Well, we had three, but I just didn't use the third angle. But I used
Mm-hmm.
both of them in the same clip or shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some angles could definitely do or look better than the original angle that you intended on.
Mm-hmm. I think to add to that, like we were talking about earlier for that first clip, was that safety wise, right? Safety wise, the ideally, me and Tony, when we do our work, our stunts, our films together, we don't want to hurt each other. And sometimes the angle of the shot, well, two shots, two angles, one will clearly show that we're clearly missing each other, and then the other angle will show that it doesn't appear to look like we're missing each other. It really looks like we're really engaging each other. So it's a safety reason too, and to really give that illusion or that effect that we're really punching each other, to look like we're really punching each other, right? So with safety parts, right? So I think my experience from doing a one shot, we can go back to that same point that everybody needs to be in the same frequency, tone, timing. Everybody needs to be on the same level, because with the one shot, I think that
you need lots of training and practice.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Everybody's
Tony,
gonna be on the same page.
That's right. That's right. I don't remember. Tony, were you on that one? The one where we did the warehouse and we had a one shot, and then there was the saw blade. And were you in that one, Tony?
No, I wasn't.
No, you weren't there. Okay, well, in my experience, the one shot again, like Tony said, that we all need to be on the same page. It takes forever. Yeah, it takes forever. If one mistake happens during the shot, you gotta start all over and you gotta redo it. And who is that director that's good? John Woo. John Woo does lots of one shots, especially in his early movies with what was that actor? The Chinese actor. Anyways, he does a lot of gunshot films. But yeah, if you do a one shot, prepare to do it for like 8 hours. That's my experience.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, and people get tired. People get
tired. Yeah, they fatigue during the stunt, and if you can't get it within a couple shots, oh, it's tough. It's not easy. You're gonna have to redo it. It gets rough
and it gets ugly.
It gets ugly. People fatigue. Yeah, your stunt people fatigue, and then it's doable, but it's not easy for sure, right? So yeah, I think it looks great. It looks great when you can do a one shot. It looks like it shows how good your team is. It looks great how your camera is. Yeah, your cameraman. Wow, if you can do a one shot and keep up with the stuntman, that's what I would say. Like, wow, that's crazy. That's really good. So yeah, you got anything else to add to that, Tony?
Powder, the baby dust. Someone was asking about the baby powder when I kicked Matt right there.
Oh,
that is just for effect. That's like you see that in a lot of Hong Kong movies.
Yes.
Where it looks stronger in a way. Like I kicked them a lot harder than it should have been. But the thing is, I didn't really kick him that hard. And he was wearing padding. So safety wise,
right?
like always wear padding. Make sure you have all the safety things that you need.
I agree. I would add to that for sure. As a stuntman, we go back to that point. You're gonna fall, and you're gonna fall multiple times. You're gonna do multiple takes. It's really important that either one, you condition your body to do those falls, take hits, take the bumps. If not, even me and even Tony. I mean, Tony is an amateur boxer. I'm an amateur boxer. We've taken bumps for real, but at the same time, when you keep falling on your butt, your butt hurts.
Yeah, doing it take after take will hurt, and then you'll wake up with a bruise. And then...
Yeah. I don't want to discourage anybody from doing stunts. I think stunts is great, right? But I think really important that you know what you're going to get into.
Yeah,
really
train hard, work hard.
Train hard, work hard. Yeah, for sure. Right. I think Tony should have just really kicked Matt. He's wearing a pad. He was my student at the time. You should have kicked him hard. But anyways, whatever. So
What was this question from? For timing, do you do it with a click track or vocal instruction cues, and then don't use audio? For timing, when we're during choreography, we usually use our grunts to time things sometimes, like huh, 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 different tones. That's when we'll know which punch is coming, which kick is coming, and it's all like it's like dance. Like that's your beat. You use the grunts. Well, that's what I like to use.
I think so. I think you use whatever you can. That's what I think. I mean, you use whatever you can. And the fact that you're working with your partner, like Tony just said, with it's like dance. When it comes to one-on-one, like the first couple of clips that Tony did with Tony and Donald, that first Kung Fu clip one, you get to know your partner. You work. It's not like, okay, sometimes we go off the spot and we got 30 minutes, we got to do this. That's great. That's awesome. That shows how practiced you are and how great your partner is. Like me and Tony, we work well with each other. Tony has other friends. I know them too. They work well together too. But we've done lots of projects before. We worked with each other before, so that you get to know them. So the timing comes hand in hand and it just becomes natural. Do you have any
padding handy? I would have to go run and get it. The padding that I have is like any motorcycle padding or like dirt riding or dirt bike riding padding. That's what that's what I have. Even like rollerblading, knee pads, elbow pads, some light stuff you can use as padding. Sometimes I even use like small little pillows if you don't see it and just like flatten it out. But yeah, the motorcycle padding that I have is for dirt bike riding, snowboarding.
Nice.
Okay, next clip.
Nice.
Yeah,
Tony,
this
what
one
was go ahead, Tony.
No, I was just say this one was pretty fun to do.
Yeah, that's it. And I was gonna say, what was the premises of this? What was that? The chase part?
Yeah, this was just a chase. It's just a
Just a
random
chase, eh?
random fight scene.
Nice.
So
that's okay.
I have a question from earlier. What martial arts moves are easiest to do and look effective on film?
What? Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead. You can answer that too. What would you say?
For me, I feel like because my style, I like switching back and forth. Is if you can see, like from got rice to this, I'm more of it's like a mixture of kung fu mixed martial arts and just brawling or whatever. That's what I like doing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like doing like kung fu martial arts, Jackie Chan, Jet Li style. It's pretty flashy. It looks good on film. But I guess it depends on your style as what you want to do, right?
Yeah, to add to what Tony just said is that I think you're gonna do what you're good at. And I'm not saying Tony's not good at kung fu or anything like that, but it just, Tony would say it comes pretty more natural to be a little bit more very direct kind of fighting. You're not doing anything too flashy. You just punch kick, and that's what it is. I'm not saying that it's not bad, but I'm just saying we're gonna do what's more natural to ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've done wushu, Chinese martial arts for how long? I don't know, 20 plus years, and so is actually Josh there, the other stunt actor there. So he came from a brother school. One of my kung fu brothers is his teacher. Anyways, yeah, I think you're gonna naturally go towards what you're really good at, and I think it's one of the biggest questions in our field about styles, about how you fight, how you mesh together. I've seen some major films where you're like, wow, that didn't work out so well. This style versus this style, or it just didn't mesh very well. And I think, yeah, like it. I just remember one martial artist in one movie. He was fighting a capoeira guy, Brazilian martial arts capoeira, the flashy one, and he was fighting against someone who was doing a little more kickboxing, but a little bit more flash, a little bit more spinny, a little bit more taekwondo styles. And not that they both have athletic ability. I think that they're really good, but it was hard to put them together, and for someone to, as let's say a fight choreographer, to put them together, that's tough. That's not easy, I think. To really, like, just a good point would be Josh and Tony in the last clip. They work really good. The movements are almost the same. They're not very different, but it works well together. It works really well together. If Tony did capoeira there, from my perspective, and I think from his perspective too, that's tough to put in capoeira in fighting, and to fight someone that does boxing, perhaps. That's tough. That's not easy, right? So yeah, but it's a great question. I think that's a great question, right? So
can go ahead with the next clip.
nice.
Okay, Tony. This one, like, inspiration, like, to do a fight scene, you can be inspired. Just watch. This one was inspired like by Power Rangers. If you didn't catch the way I wanted it shot, so like watch Power Rangers, watch WWE, like those things. You'll learn from those things. You don't always have to just watch like kung fu movies or Jason Bourne movies. Like you'll learn a lot of stuff from other things too. So, and like if you go back into the beginning, you'll see when I get thrown, safety wise, like padding. We'll talk about padding right there. When I fall, you can see my padding that's on my back. Yeah. And this one, that take took like 5-6 times for me to hit that tree and land on my face.
Tree in the right time.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy crazy, Tony. Huh.
Yeah, that's the thing. So when you do stunts like that, or do any stunts at all, don't expect that you're gonna just do it once and that's the perfect take. No, you have to do it, keep going until the director thinks it's good, or but like safely, right? So in this case, I was the director for this one and I wanted it perfect. So
that's right. Yeah, I've been on films where I was AD and I was behind the camera too, as well, just looking and watching and make sure that everything was okay. Assistant director. So I guess from our job, I mean, from as we work a whole together, we want the perfect take. Tony said it. We want the perfect take, and then there it goes back to the more takes that we do, you start getting tired, and then it gets terrible. The more you do, so it's more important that you really prepare yourself to keep doing it. You gotta be physically in shape. You gotta go do it. You gotta whatever it takes for you to do it. Muscle conditioning, jogging, whatever. That's what I want to add. You're training, and you gotta keep doing it as a stuntman. This is not something that anybody can do, but you definitely have to prepare yourself. But that was a good take, Tony. I thought when you hit the tree, that's crazy. That was good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like the point where you use your environment. That's what I was like. Oh, look, there's a tree there. Why don't you just hit it?
Yeah,
which is great, right? So there's a question here, Tony. 2 questions actually. Does it look stupid to go a bit slower in real life so you don't screw up, and then speed it up as it looks like you are super fast?
No, it doesn't. I don't think it looks stupid. It's just when you edit, don't speed it up to a ridiculous speed. Make it look natural when you're in post.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that too. Have you noticed the growth of local martial artists film choreography scene compared when you first starting out? I have. Yeah, I have. There's more and more people branching out there doing stuff, which is great, I think, which is really great. Recently, even in the stunt world, they're getting Oscars or something like that, right? So I'm like, wow, that's great. That's really good. I think that's important. I think people need to recognize that, how hard the stunt people work, and definitely with like the influence from Keanu Reeves with his movies coming out, with The Matrix, all those influences from him, larger names saying they should get awards because they do work hard, Sadly enough, there's people dying because they're stunt people because of bad, and they should be recognized too, right? They should be recognized. People, they work hard, just as hard as actors. They work hard. We work hard, right? So, but yeah.
Yeah, I think great. There's definitely more growth. I feel it. I see it. It's
of course. Let's see.
What's the next clip here?
Watch this.
Yeah, that one was I think that was just a random thing that we wanted to do like super quick. And that was that fall at the end. That one was kind of scary to do because I didn't
Had no pads, Tony, and you just gotta go do it,
I
right?
know I was wearing pads underneath, but that's the thing, like I didn't feel too confident on doing it, especially when
Yeah.
it was just for fun. So
Fun, right? I think that's
that's
something that we have to definitely put into play. I mean, using your environment, right? And it's almost
yeah.
off the cuff, right, Tony? Like off the cuff.
Yeah.
I actually when I was in Ontario, me and a friend of mine, Johnny Louis, we had a similar fight scene like this, exactly like this, and Johnny did a twist fall the bridge. I'm like, wow, that's dangerous. Even though the bridge at the time, the bridge was probably half the size of that one, width wise. So there wasn't much space at all. Yeah, there wasn't much space at all. And it's using your environment. You got to do what you work with. Yeah. So, what was the inspiration for the panda mask, Tony? This is pre-COVID, right?
Yeah, this was pre-COVID.
Yeah, this is pre-COVID, right?
I got it. I just thought it looked cool. That's why I wanted to wear it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, no, that was great. That's great. What's this? Sarah, so cool. By the way, really enjoyed the kitchen fight scene in the line. Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. That was great. That was fun. That helped out. The fight scene in the line, actually, that part where I was doing it actually was John Foe, the clip you just saw. John Foe is the one that did that choreography, majority of that. So kudos to John Foe. He's in Vancouver now, working with a major stunt team there. I forgot. Who do you know? Oh, Tony, you didn't watch Nobody, right? So yeah, okay. Anyways,
No.
whatever. Yeah. Anyways,
Haven't got a chance yet.
No.
Question here: do the camera folks have martial arts training? The thing with our camera guys, we all switch off. We all switch off. So yeah, some of us do. Most of us do. Yeah, we only have two guys that don't do martial arts, but they're barely available. So then we end up having to do our own camera work. So we just use each other.
Yeah. To add to that, I think that like what Tony said, that we use each other. Yeah, we do. I think a lot of the inspiration comes from the movies, comes from Jackie Chan, comes from Jet Li, and what we visualize on the movies, we try to emulate as much as we can, even those camera angles. So that film that I was working on, that I was AD, I wasn't behind the camera, but I had a clear shot of what was filming. So when I didn't think that it was good enough, I would say, no, it's not good enough. We got to do it again. Yeah. I mean, again, we'll go back to the same point. We try to be the best for the actors, for the whole film, try to do the best that we can. Right. So I think as stuntmen, action actors, we need to be behind the camera too. We need to look at, I know Tony's been behind the camera many times. I've been seeing the shot and go, okay, that's not good. Do it again.
Yeah, it helps. It helps.
It helps. Yeah. So next.
Yeah.
Ooh, racquetball court.
So that one was supposed to be for a little fight workshop. Just simple movements. It's all super simple. Just normal jabs, blocks, the easy things like hooks. What do you think, Sonny?
I think that was how long did we take that? That was what, an hour, 2 hours, maybe?
I think that was an hour-ish, hour and a half-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that it was great. I think it was great for an hour and a half. That's it. It is not something that we. I think he told me like the day before, right? I go, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted something super simple. That way, like, even people at home can like pretty much do it at home. It's not too hard.
Mm-hmm. That sounded like how we wanted to do this workshop here, right? I mean, we wanted to initially do this quickly outside, but obviously restrictions happened and we couldn't do it. But point is that we wanted to do something really quick, and something that people at home could do. And so I hope that doing this workshop, actually this clip or just this whole workshop we're doing right now, inspires people to that everybody can do this. Of course, it's going to take some training, right? Some training, understanding, focus, yeah, that you guys can do this too. I think that's important. Like, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, it was quick, right? An hour and a half, around there. Super quick. That's it. So, yeah, I did make mention on my own notes, Tony, is that Donald's phone in the side of the shot there.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. So I was like, oh, look at that. The phone is still there. So anyways.
Oh.
Yeah. So next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So you're the guy? What's up, bitch? Sorry. No, sorry. No, that's not the guy. Sorry. It's actually that guy.
Hey, Tommy.
What?
The Naruto writing.
Yeah.
Am I mistaken, Tony? But
Action.
Am I mistaken, Tony? Did you do some of this at Ching? At Chingwu Athletic Association? Did you practice some of this? I think you did. I'm not sure though.
I think it was the flip with Bronson.
The flip with Bronson, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so.
And then this one we did with Tommy. Tommy was our camera guy. Tommy and Eris.
Props to Tommy.
Yeah, this one was 3 hours, I think. Yeah, it was super fun to do. Just I put this on here just because Tommy helped. So
nice.
Nice. And you can see like so this part right here, like I was already super tired, and I just sped up the kick and post. Just the kick though. Everything else was normal. And then you can see in the bloopers, and the small little bloopers that we have from the beginning, I guess. Yeah, see how we're oops. Yeah, right here, how we're just taking it slow. But even then, we're still getting like fatigued and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then
I think to add to that, it's countless practice, right? It's countless
yeah,
practice. That's all it is. Just like anything, you want to get good at it, you gotta practice. Gotta practice, right? So
practice.
yeah.
The majority of these ones are just practice and just yeah, those ones I practiced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Bronson practiced that one move like so many times at gymnastics, over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that was
what
great.
else is there?
That was great. I think that was great. I think
Yeah.
to add to just to kind of almost wrap this up a little bit is that Tony, we practice almost every time, right? You have multiple disciplines. We practice all the time. We're doing weight conditioning.
Yeah.
We're doing whatever we can for cardio, and then I'm still practicing wushu, even though I've retired pretty much. I'm coaching. I'm still doing boxing. Tony's still doing some boxing. We do pads together and stuff. So yeah, even though obviously through this pandemic we can't do everything, but we're still doing some sort of training, right? So
Yeah. Just
yeah.
practice, cardio, workout, anything you can do. Just be active. Be active.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So
And
I
like
think
expand, like beyond Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Watch WWE, watch their reactions.
A good question. I wanted to add to that, Tony. What was your WWF move back then? What was that? I was inspired. I wanted to do the jumping, the Macho Man turnbout, jump off the top rope,
Twist
and
of fate.
elbow, twist of fate. Yeah, I want to do the Macho Man drop
Or the
elbow from
swanton.
the top. Yeah, something like that, right? That was my move. That's what I wanted to do when I was doing it with my my friends when we were kids back then. It's crazy. So, anyways, so that's funny. So,
all right.
Yeah.
I guess we can just throw it to Karen now.
Hi guys, thank you so much. That was really great. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to do the choreography in person because that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But it was really cool to see all the scenes that we got to show. And I didn't even realize that Tommy was in the last one. That's really funny.
So I threw it in there.
Yeah, awesome. Nice. It was really good to see all your work. And hopefully we'll see more in the future from you guys.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully a live version, actually. A live version too, past this pandemic, hopefully. Right? So
awesome. Thank you guys so much. So you can watch Anthony and Sonny in The Kill Switch, which will be available starting today at 3:30 p.m., which is part of our Manitoba Shorts in Competition program. From then until tomorrow night on the festival's watch program, you can unlock it for 48 hours. Same for the rest of the films in our festival. The link should be in our description below. A special thank you to Red Rover Entertainment for sponsoring this event, and a big thank you to our amazing sponsors and partners for this festival. So coming up next, our program for all of you martial arts fans, you can go to our watch platform to unlock the new documentary about Bruce Lee, Be Water. Then you can come back here to our Facebook or YouTube channel at 1:30 for an insightful discussion panel on how to make a successful short film. And a final thank you to everyone watching right now. Have a great day and enjoy the festival. Bye.